On the U.S.-Mexican border lies the biggest and most mysterious Chinese community in all of Mexico. Less than a century ago, La Chinesca, Mexicali's Chinatown, was made up of a series of underground tunnels and basements under Chinese-owned shops. It was there where hundreds of Chinese lived. Historians say because of Mexicali's proximity to the border, the tunnels were also used by bootleggers to smuggle alcohol to the U.S. during Prohibition. Now, tours are given to commemorate this lost community.
These systems of tunnels created a small city. They used these spaces for housing. There were also opium dens, jails, and casinos.
The Chinese first came to Mexicali from the U.S. after the completion of the railroads in the early 1900s. They were hired to build an irrigation system in the Mexicali Valley. Soon, the Chinese outnumbered the Mexicans here. The Chinese built these underground tunnels to escape Mexicali's oppressive heat and also to hide from Mexico's immigration authorities. After the Mexican Revolution, anti-immigrant sentiment engulfed the country, and many of Mexicali's Chinese population lost work and were forced to live in hiding. Now, Mexicali has the biggest population of Chinese descendants in Mexico. Luis Manuel Chong of the Mexicali Chinese Association says it's important that their history and contributions are remembered.
It was really an economic relationship. Of course, there were problems with the government, but the Chinese brought in a lot of money into the public sector. Their hard work helped construct Mexicali's schools, hospitals, bridges, and highways.
Immigrants survived in the tunnels well into the latter part of the 20th century until earthquakes and floods forced them to evacuate. But La Chinesca still remains a symbol of the humble beginnings of the Chinese community, one of the most vibrant expat groups in all of Mexico. Martin Markovitz, CCTV, Mexicali, Mexico.